46 times 4, or 4 groups of 46. What are we going to start with? Our ones place, that's right. So my ones place, I have 6 times 4, or 4 groups of 6. Can I count by 6s? Maybe, but it's easier to count by 4s, isn't it? So you can look at these two numbers and figure out which one is easier for me to count by. I can look at this as 6 groups of 4 or 4 groups of 6, right? So I can count by 4s 6 times and I get to 24. So 6 times 4 is 20. Notice where I'm writing my 2, 4. The number 24 is 2 10s and 4 1s, right? So my 2 is going to be sitting up top waiting. Now let's look at our place value discs. We are going to have 24. So all we can leave in our ones place is 4, right? Because we have to trade 20. We're going to trade 20 for what? We're going to trade 20 for 2 10s. So I'm going to go ahead and get all of my 10 ones in a little stack here. And I need 2 stacks of my 10 ones. You'll see this is why our numbers become so large. So I'm going to trade a stack for a 10 and trade another stack for a 10, and these are going to sit up top and they're going to wait. Okay, so sometimes this number that's up here waiting can be more than the number 1 because we are actually regrouping 2 10s this time. So we have 2 waiting up top. Does that make sense? Okay, let's look at our 10s place. We have 4 times 4, which is 16. So we have 16 plus 2 that are waiting at the top. So I have 16 plus 2 is 18. I'm going to write the number 18 just like I normally do. I put a 1 now up in the hundreds place because it's 18 10s. So I have a 100 and an 8. So I have 18 10s. You got that? So if I have 18 10s sitting here, what am I going to have to do? I can't keep them in there. Well, no, I have to trade 10 of them. So I'm going to take 10 10s and I'm going to trade them up here for a 100, and he's going to sit up top and he's going to wait. Okay, got it? So we're left with 8 10s, right? Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're left with 8 10s. And now we have to look at our hundreds place. Well, our hundreds place started with 0 hundreds, so we would multiply 0 times 4 and get 0. And then we need to add the 100 that's sitting on the top waiting. So we have 0 hundreds plus 1 would give us 100. So we would get 184.